Всем привет, друзья! Сегодня мы начинаем новое прохождение. Хогвартс Наследие. Долго я хотел начать стримить эту игру. В общем, сегодня я решился. Ну что, давайте начнем, сразу приступим к созданию персонажа. Так, новый персонаж. Так, мы рады сообщить, что вы приняты в школу чародейства и волшебства Хогвартс в качестве студента 5-го курса. Семестр начинается 1 сентября. Для вас собраны школьные принадлежности, которые будут сопровождать вас во время путешествия в замок. Как вам возможно известно, указ о разумном ограничении волшебства несовершеннолетних запрещает использование магии лицами моложе 17 лет вне школы. Однако в связи с вашими уникальными обстоятельствами Министерство любезно согласилось позволить профессору Элизару Фигу помочь вам отточить заклинания перед вашим сопровождением из Лондона в замок на пир в честь начала нового учебного года и церемонию распределения. С уважением, директор школы, профессор Уизли. Это заместитель директора. Окей. Одно мне, конечно, не нравится в этой игре, что озвучки русской нету. Естественно, я все диалоги читать не буду, то есть, субтитры включены. Начинаем игру. Ага. Так, предустановки. Давайте пацана кого-то выберем. Пацан. Вот это. Хорошо, так. Очки. Без очков. Какой будет? Угу. Прическа. Можно просто... Я хочу, наверное, что-то... Нормальная прическа у него на самом деле была в начале. Подожди-ка. Ага. Ладно, где я там накладывал эту прическу? Вот пусть это будет прическа. Рамы. Такой боевой. Почему нету, как у Гарри Поттера? Пускай будет шрам небольшой. Ножки, родинки. Уберем. Цвет глаз. Зеленые будут. Это все нормально.
That was quite something.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. A few cobwebs and some dust. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. I am? It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Сложность нормальная, пускай будет. Имя. Фамилия Геймс. Волшебник. Погнали.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me during the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George, Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Как-то лицо он изменил, да? Подозрительно. Я надеюсь, игра не сильно громко. Меня слышно хотя бы за ней. Ничего, такая повозка, да?
Before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of
Голос у
anyone
него
being
это
admitted
жесть.
to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Hang on! Yeah! Yeah! Jump! The key!
Give me your hand!
Ну, нормально успели свалить.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Ага, получается, ключ это телепорт. То есть, по сути, он нас и спас. Красиво.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Персонаж мой ходит, как, когда шагал, так он с опаской ходил.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
А, уже пошли. Тут сейчас много всяких
Why
диалогов
was your
будет.
wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing.
Я?
Focus on
Я
the
вообще еще
center.
не держал палочку в руках.
Excellent!
Ага, понятно. Зажимаем.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Да все, мах и волшебник.
Ah, up there.
Ну, дядька, помоги мне.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Не, ну конечно, игра красивая. У меня еще и настройки не максимальные.
Steady yourself. Reparo.
Репаро. Я так понимаю, это обучение сейчас. Ну, то есть это как бы сюжет игры, но
Almost
это
there.
обучающая часть. Не, ну магию красиво тут сделали даже вот. Обычная автоатака, грубо говоря.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Так, на камере, на миникарте показаны вы. Ага, и большая цель. Понятно.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Ну да, интересно, только ничего не понятно. Нормально, так были в Лондоне, оказались в Шотландии. А, так что делать?
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
Больше не действовать. Так, ну хорошо. Следуйте. А. Карте пусто. Не обратил сразу внимания. Да, короче, надо знать, что пишут. Исследуйте руины. Я даже не обращал
Enchanted
внимания.
crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name?
Во имя Мерлина.
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Мы в банке, что ли?
Hello?
Походу в банке, получается.
can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Anything here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
Манго Гринго.
Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you.
Хороший песик. Чисто свистнул. Карета подъехала.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Здоровая.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Да, этому охраннику не позавидуешь. Работа такая в подземелье сидеть постоянно.
Professor, the armband the guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today.
Что бывает впервые.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you might...
The instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
Нормально.
That
Разбирайтесь
was
сами.
certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Это все мах. Просто мах.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Опа.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Согласитесь, только было бы приятнее, если бы игра была с русской озвучкой, то есть не приходилось бы читать тоны этого текста. Потому что заставок много, диалога очень много.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again.
Как так получается, что эти метки только я вижу?
Revelio.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Ай-яй-яй-яй. Блин, что такое? Вы изучили световые чары Люмос, которые автоматически добавлены в ваш комплект заклинания. Заклинание Люмос освещает кончик вашей волшебной палочки и помогает исследовать темные места. Но я думаю, это знают все.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection
Он там
is
писал,
turning
на свет
towards
реагирует.
me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Ай-яй.
Accio! Dispesto! Levioso! Deposo! Expulso! Depose! Confringo!
Все так и отразить.
Levioso! Depose!
Ага.
Expulso! Dispesto!
короче, да, это получается обучение обычно.
Stay close!
Lumos. Professor? Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's
Профессор,
happening?
ты где, профессор?
The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Так, и что делать? Ага.
Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
Вот и. Так, вторая тоже есть. Ага, это сел уже. А, о, я правильно встал. То есть сразу 3. Ага, и они мне сразу, короче, будку ломают. Нормально. Так, удерживайте Q во время применения протега, чтобы контратаковать и оглушить врагов. Хорошо, сейчас будем пробовать. Что-то не получилось. Что не засчитывает? Я походу что-то не то делаю. Окей, то понял, изучу сейчас. Где же этого ближе? Рано. Блин. Да блин, ну я ж юзаю. Да блин, я ж увернулся. Так, а ну давай соберем раму. Ага, собрали. А, вот. Понял. А ты шо, все. Кто сюда? Кто на меня? Давай. Ну все.
Lumos.
Волан-де-Морт, я иду. Интересно, он тут есть?
Revelio.
Хорошо.
you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
Голос,
That is
конечно,
no
у
mere
главного
basin.
персонажа просто есть.
That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
Воспоминания, да? Я помню. В той части фильма, по-моему. 5-й.
Follow my lead.
Смотрите, прям как в фильме, да? Дамблдор старший.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
Тут второй, конечно, одет как старая бабка какая-то. То есть я, получается, как раз тот человек, про которого не говорили, ну, в плане того, что я вижу следы древней магии.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
А, это тот с газеты.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your
Tukacz.
next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
А, так мы уже возле Хогвартса, что ли? Нормально так мы путешествуем. Да, красиво, конечно. Я так понимаю, обучение пройдено. Да, конечно, игра очень красивая. Ну, я надеюсь, дальше не так много уже будет заставок, я имею в виду. Ну, диалогов, естественно, будет много. Загрузка такая не быстрая, как сказать. Сейчас, скорее всего, будет церемония. И мне нужно будет выбрать, куда я пойду. Ну, я, наверное, в Гриффиндор пойду все-таки. Я просто, ну, не знаю, я стримы не смотрел по этой игре. Вообще ничего не знаю. Я думаю, пойду в Гриффиндор и нормально будет. Вообще, могу ли я выбрать туда, ну, как я хочу? Наконец-то.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you.
Of course, sir.
Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Он не сильно рад нас видеть.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
Black?
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions.
Тоже есть свои предпочтения и предубеждения, некоторые ожидания. Рей бы исследовать замок.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I
Любопытно. Что-то я чувствую у тебя, некую черту характера.
detect something in you.
Какую же черту?
A certain sense of... what is it?
Надо правильно ответить. Верность, амбиции, любознательность, отвага. Так, мы ж отважные. Отважные.
A sense of adventure? I like to think that I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, but you're brave at heart. Exceptionally daring. Undaunted by the unknown. Willing to forge ahead alone when you
Шляпу прикольно они это сделали.
Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
О, я правильно ответил, смотрите. Гриффиндор. Конечно, подтверждаю.
Better be Gryffindor!
Да. Только что просадочка такая по FPS была, не пойму почему. Жестко.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Здорово, Юрец.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Дякую за
Professor
подписочку.
Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right
Да,
this
я уже видел этот ник у тебя. Я еще спрашивал у тебя, что это за ник у тебя
Most
такой.
uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
Орел.
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Ну, спасибо, спасибо.
Well done.
И тут на стриме и поговорить, короче, некогда, потому что постоянно диалоги, видео какие-то. Я думаю, дальше уже не так много будет.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
И вам приятных снов.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Так, это моя комнатка, да? Надо размытие, наверное, выключить. А можно размытие выключить? Ну, бывает, да, вот это просадки FPS-ки. А на стриме лагает или бывает просто, типа, тоже так замедляется? То есть это ж наоборот повышает, правильно? Надо поклацать немного. Наверное, текстурки на высоко поставлю. Качество эффекта высоко, качество тумана, это не важно. Ультра это я загнул, наверное. Да, я заметил насчет лица директора. Тоже обратил внимание. Да сейчас я немного подобью графику. То я, короче, замахнулся на ультра качество материалов, понял? Тени, я не знаю, может среднее поставить. О, ну FPS, конечно, скаканул. О, ну, все, вот так нормально должно. Я ж просто ничего не поклацал сразу. Сразу надо стримить, сразу хочу. Хочу все и сразу, в общем. Так, это я походу не туда куда-то пошел.
Now, which way is the common room?
Что такое? Вниз. А, надо было сюда пойти.
Must be different. Starting Hogwarts.
Так, представьтесь, Крессиде Гаррету и Нелли.
Here, have a sip. Go on.
Гаррет
Sure you
Уизли.
don't want to try it?
Рыжий брат.
Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be
Наверное,
nice
здорово.
having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been
Сливочное пиво на
perfecting a
завтрак,
recipe I
нормально.
came up with over the summer. I'm almost there. Based on some reactions, it may need a bit more work.
А картинка сильно изменилась, интересно. Вроде как и незаметно. Да, утро начинается не с кофе, это точно.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth. And thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
И тебе удачи. Такая буква Т какая-то появилась. Что это такое? Нажимаю, ничего не происходит. Ладно, кому там еще надо представиться?
She gets bored every year. Oh, what did I do wrong this time?
Ага, это получается, короче, это мои друзья будут, что ли? То есть это типа как замена Рона.
I don't
Это,
want to get in trouble the first day. Is it possible to become an
наверное, Гермиона, да? Задрот
I
какая-то.
don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Кэссиди Блюм.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting
Cressida.
ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that your Professor
Кстати, а игра не сильно громко, нормально? Потому что я наушники снял. Просто уши вылетают. Протеже профессора Фига. Ну, пускай он меня
I'm not
учил.
sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of
Ну,
trouble.
хорошо.
I've mastered the charm using its
Да, это
incantation.
100% Гермиона.
This is proving a bit trickier.
Когда я произношу заклинание, все получается отлично, а вот без слов ничего не выходит. Ну, это нормально, я думаю. Короче, у тебя все получится. Будем поддерживать.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Желаю удачи.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Да, это у меня тут дел немерено. Посмотреть все, ознакомиться со всем. Мы в детстве, наверное, о таком и не могли мечтать, что, как говорится, побегаем по Хогвартсу, хотя бы в игре.
I'm sure you'd use them.
Нелли Охспайр.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Правда,
Yes, our
правда.
carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
Так, да. Что говорят о моем
What
пути?
exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
Как и везде.
I'm
Приятно
sure
было
I'll be seeing you
познакомиться.
around, either in our common room or when you scale your
А я
next
уже,
tower.
не знаю, ты был
Never know.
на стриме уже Юрия
Bye
Сада
for
или
now.
нет? Говорил, не хватает здесь русской озвучки. Прикинь, насколько, как говорится, оно эффектнее все выглядело бы. То есть, а так приходится отвлекаться, читать эти субтитры. И вообще интересно, обещают ли русскую озвучку?
Dull moment when I go home for the holidays. Last year, my mother's solution never crashed. She couldn't sleep for fear.
Сундук факультета. Короче, у меня еще походу... Я еще шлепарю, у меня еще доступа нету к сундуку. Так, ладно, где... Так, это ж выход, да? Прям как в фильме.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and
Он не
not
ожидал,
fall
что
behind.
получится на пятый курс сразу.
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much
Каких
discussion
сов?
with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Неплохо.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Идемте. Ага.
This way.
Она не бегает, походу,
The
да?
guide will give
Как
you
я хочу.
opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Хотя я почти безголовый ник.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Хорошо, буду продолжать. Обязательно.
Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Занятная картинка. Как ее собрать?
Revelio.
Ага. Подожди, а что-то такое типа было, да? Даже в Гарри Поттерах тех первых, тех, что там на Соньку, по-моему, были. Какие-то коллекции собирали, я помню. Я, конечно, не играл, но что-то такое помню. Ну что, нормально. Хоп, метнулись кабанчиком туда-сюда. На этом портрете изображен волшебник Баруфио, прославившийся своим мозговым эликсиром, очередным напоминанием, как важно правильно произносить наши заклинания. Окей. 80 опыта. Только что открыли испытания из руководства. Ваш прогресс будет отображаться здесь. Где здесь? Ага. Ага, выполнение испытаний из руководства — это единственный способ заработать очки опыта. Так. Это ваш уровень волшебства. Опыт, получаем в результате прохождения испытания, повышает ваш уровень и силу. Ага. Ваше руководство, отслеживающее текущий прогресс в прохождении испытания. Выберите меню испытаний, чтобы продолжить. А? Ага. Собрав свою первую страницу руководства, вы открыли новую категорию испытаний. Здесь будут появляться все новые испытания, которые вы разблокируете во время своих приключений. Так, хорошо. Награды можно получить в меню испытания. Возвращайтесь почаще, чтобы получить все награды, которые вы разблокировали. Ладно, давай потом будем с этим всем разбираться.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
О, киска, смотри какая.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
И уроки, тут смотрите, кошка какая няшная. Опа, сундук. По-любому что-то можно стыбзить отсюда, да? О, смотри, 33 монеты. Ха! Нельзя бегать.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Карта, окей. Хогвартс разделен на две основные области. В левой части карты живут студенты и профессора. Здесь расположены гостиные и большой зал. Ага, здесь вы можете видеть точки с летучим пламенем, которые доступны в этом регионе. Точки с летучим пламенем зеленого цвета. Это те, которые вам удалось обнаружить, включая гостиную вашего факультета. Точки с летучим пламенем серого цвета показывают местоположение еще не обнаруженных точек. Логично. В правой части карты находятся точки интереса, связанные с учебой, включая астрономическую башню, библиотеку и теплицы. Стройка к библиотеке. Профессор Уизли разблокировала для вас точку с летучим пламенем в центральном зале. Смените карту с помощью АД и отправляйтесь в точку с летучим пламенем в центральном зале, используя пробел. Так, центральный зал. Тут еще, короче, есть в чем поразбираться, да? А, на Твиче. Кстати, да, возможно. А ну сейчас я зайду. Блин, я вообще завтыкал за эту тему. А, сейчас. Я ж просто я через рестрим стримлю, понял? То есть я на YouTube и на Twitch стримлю. Ай, короче, я не зашел вообще на Twitch настройки.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Знаю. А ну чекни, должна была поменяться.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive.
Да, все, спасибо.
Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Так, ну это вопросы вообще, короче, для тех, кто книги не читал и фильмы не смотрел, да?
And you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Хогвартс мы действительно добирались.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to
Уже когда закончатся эти разговоры уже и видео? Я хочу играть.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor.
По сути, вот смотри.
Rather unfortunately, it would
Сейчас
seem
10
that it
стрима.
chose us.
Very well.
Я просто смотрю
Enough
видосики.
chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide.
Руководство очень поможет. Хорошо, я понял.
And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
А ну давай теперь еще с профессором Фигом поговорим.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Волнуйтесь,
Yes,
сэр.
sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely.
Даже квесты берешь, диалоги такие
Yes,
идут.
well, Professor
Понятно.
Weasley is a brilliant and astute.
Я думаю, потом уже, когда
It was right to keep the details to yourself for
часов
now.
10 хотя бы
We don't
наиграешь в
know
этой игре,
where
привыкаешь
this
к этому,
path
да?
we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Так, тут столько всего сразу, блин, нам в глаза кидается. Основные задачи. Выполняя основные задания, вы продвинетесь по основной истории, откроете новые возможности, заработаете опыт. Я так понимаю, основные задачи надо делать после того, как уже поделаю все второстепенные квесты, правильно? Некоторые задания заблокированы из-за требования к наличию заклинаний или к вашему уровню. В этих случаях для активации задания вам нужно достичь требуемого уровня или уметь использовать необходимое заклинание. Новые заклинания можно изучать, выполняя задачи профессоров с такой меткой или в качестве наград за задания. Начните отслеживать задания с помощью правой кнопки мыши. Ладно, пойдем сюда.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Могу бежать. Я могу бежать. Трованный компас. Блин. Все, компас все покажет. Все покажет, все подскажет. Мы погнали прогуляемся, где-то через часок будем. Хорошо, хорошей прогулки вам. На связи. Часик. Ага, сейчас. Все, ответил. Так, обнаружена точка. Да, все, ее активировать не надо, да? Так, ну да, тут поначалу
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish.
начать. Давайте попробуем начать задание какое-то. Сейчас посмотрим очередное видео.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
А, блин. Так, не тупим. Та-та-та-та-та. Я это сделал. Акция. Ага.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
Такой учитель нормальный, на позитивчике. Акцент у него прикольный еще такой. Да, конечно, тут игра большой фильм. Пока что больше смотрим и читаем.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Давайте начнем. Что делать? Акция.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory. Very good. Happens to the best of us.
А, ну да, короче, чтобы она не упала, да?
Splendid!
Остановить. Сейчас сделаем.
That's it!
То есть 80 очков у меня, да?
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Ага, мои синие, да?
Watch this.
Yes!
Так подвинул.
Excellent.
Let us see this.
Что ты, подруга, а? Негодяй какая, да?
Brilliant. Be sharp.
Неплохо. А если бы я скинул, интересно, ее шар? У нее поднялись очки?
That is how it's done. Here.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
Хорош, я выиграл. Ха-ха. Победить поле призывателей. Все. Изи-бризи.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. There we go.
Так, правила усложнили, получается, да? Рано.
Don't lose your...
Here we go!
Лица еще подошла, блин, и закрыла. Зачем? Ага, то есть она выбрасывает. Ну, короче, ладно. Серьезно, все попадало. Короче, я проиграл.
That is how it's done.
Ага, короче.
Do not be discouraged.
Погуляй.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Разница, задание пройдено, экспу получу, надеюсь.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Ну, давай еще с профессором поговорим.
Of course. A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Понятно, как всегда, все что-то хотят от меня. Ну все, апнулись, 2-й уровень. Хорошо, так я думаю, может играть немного, не пойму, подлагивает, это мне вообще не нравится. Настройки зайдем. Настройки, настройки, настройки. Итак. Среднее поставим материалы. Текстурки пусть высокие будут. Давай посмотрим. Ага, ну так все на среднее хочет. Качество эффектов материалов среднее. Давайте просто текстуры поставим высоко и все. Вроде нормальная картинка. Хорошо, так, что?
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. loads of wisdom.
Ладно, что нам делать?
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Professor
Rebellion.
is an enigma.
And then the werewolves join the goblins and
Опа.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Хорошо, давай посмотрим испытания. Задачи испытания. Перчатки с регалиями Хогвартса. Соберите страницы Хогвартса. 8 штук, окей. Понял. Задание. 2 основных задания. Основные. Заблокировано. Инвентарь. Твари. Предметы для заданий, заметки, ресурсы. Задания. Так, это все, это задачи, взаимоотношения, побочные, выполнено. Пока что ничего. Награды Левиоса. Давайте сходим. Коллекции, вот. Всякие разные коллекции. Что это такое? Ага, это внешний вид. Страницы Ревелио. Что это значит? Ага, Хогвартс. Хогсмит. Понятно. Так, что тут еще есть? Снаряжение, карта. Так, снаряжение. Я хочу... Ну, пусть будет. Плащи и мантии. Это школьная традиционная мантия. Школьная форма. Так, тут у нас очечки появились. Мы будем без очков, наверное, да? Перчатки у нас появились. Давайте перчатки оденем. Что они дают какой-то? Нет волшебных свойств. Ага, и шапка есть. У меня есть шапка. Я хочу шапку. Я же волшебник. О, смотри, в 8 клинки буду соваться. Нормально, смотри. Все, я этот... Как его зовут? Я Шерлок. А ты, смотри, в натуре Шерлок. Вылитый Шерлок. Так, что-то еще тут можно найти, да? Где кого найти? Кто-то что-то летает где-то.
Peeves! Enough! You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor.
Ладно, пойдемте на задание. Та-та-ра-та-та. Оп. Класс профессора Фига. Сундук какой-то. Замок уровень 1. Да, тут в натуре можно потеряться, это жесть. Вообще ни разу не запутано, да? Чё не могу зайти? А.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull.
Ах ты тут старушка такая, да? Преподает защиту от темной магии.
Of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
А что это Слизерин еще о себе не заявил? Блин, прогнал, пробел забыл нажать. Левиосо.
Levioso.
Короче, я все налегке вообще делаю, да? Я, короче, маг с рождения.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember. Levioso. Good. Now, the basic. Well done.
Levioso.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling.
Дуэли, давай.
Start with you two. Duelist, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Levioso.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Your first duel.
How are you doing, John?
There you go. Those things.
If only all my students for this again.
У него хп.
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Ты что, у меня там как сарделька телепался только что. Говорит, можешь постоять за себя.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Нормально ходим, собираем, короче, это.
Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
Очки
If what I've
Гриффиндору.
seen today is
Два
any
занятия,
indication,
плюс
we can
очки.
expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
Все,
Class
все
is
свободны, да?
dismissed.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't
А это
expect a
Слизерина
new student
как
to
раз,
be
да?
so deft with a wand.
Какие-то
Then
недобрые
again,
тут.
perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Первая.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be quiet if
Уже
you like,
какой
but I
голос у
know
него
better.
ублюдочный, это честно.
Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Ты
Exclusive
интригующе.
and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Revelio.
Где мне маячит сундук какой? Новое задание доступно. Побочные скрещенные палочки, раунд 1. Мне нужно поговорить с Люканом Шумси о секретном дуэльном клубе. Задания нету? Снаряжение что? Что у меня появилось? Порядки палочки, чтобы разблокировать достигнутие прогресса в основной истории. Окей. В пижаме буду соваться, такой чисто пацик. Хорошо. Так, стрим у нас уже почти 2 часа, да? Ладно, давайте еще побегаем, посмотрим немного.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I...
Я сразу же к нему бегу. Нет у меня. Теперь вам доступны побочные задания. Доступные побочные задания можно найти в регионах Хогвартса, отмеченных и при исследовании мира вокруг. Они дают дополнительный опыт, но вы не будете продвигаться по основной истории. Ну, иногда так и надо. Последуйте послеурочное занятие от Уизли. У нас крыло, скрещивание палочек. Окей. Ну, давайте еще сходим на занятие одно. Наверное, занятие это пройдем. И в следующий раз уже вступим. На следующем стриме уже, наверное, в Хогсмит сходим. Купим себе первую волшебную палочку свою. И, ну, в клуб бойцовский вступим, как говорит. Сегодня у нас будет день занятий. Окошечко. Что там еще есть? 20. Угу. Ну, игра тяжелая, да. Бесспорно, она требует железа мощного. Послеурочные занятия от Уизли.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, Excuse,
Блин,
Deacon.
мне вот не нравится, как тут меняются эти
Ah, there you are.
камеры резко, то есть хоп одного персонажа показывает, потом хоп другого сразу, то есть оно
I
странно
trust
как-то
your first
выглядит.
classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Нет,
Nothing more,
профессор.
Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Фигурации. Окей. А лавки
Can
зелий?
you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asks that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
Виктор
A
Руквуд, кто
rather
такой?
unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Так, поговорите с профессором Ронином, чтобы получить свою первую задачу. Задача — это особый тип заданий, который дают вам профессора Хогвартса, и после их выполнения они учат вас использовать новые заклинания. Наградой за выполнение вашей первой задачи являются восстанавливающие чары Репаро, которые необходимы для выполнения других заданий. Вы можете отслеживать свои задачи, ну и понятно. Окей.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand experience as you proceed to... Good luck, and I shall see you...
Давай, скоро увидимся. Кращую страницу. Башни.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
Да.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms.
А,
Let
это
us
задание
give the
было?
old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Сидит. Теперь я могу рэп-пара юзать. Восстанавливающие чары рэп-пара. Вот этап такое.
That's it. Very
В
good.
реале использовать
If you
классно
would
было
like to
бы.
practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Задание Хогсмит, да? Окей, так, ладно. Вон ту башню, какую? Ой, статую, вот эту? Какая поломана статуя? Вон она.
Prepare.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Неплохо. Тетю починили. Все? Хорошо, в общем, на этом этапе мы будем сегодня заканчивать стрим. На следующем стриме мы наведаемся в Хогсмит, купим себе палочку, зайдем по всем лавкам, там походим, познакомимся с людьми. В общем, всем спасибо, всем пока.